Hey y'all, come on in. I gotta do something first. I got no place to do anything. Hold on, I gotta get this stuff up. This is what we just finished over. We painted these cute little earrings in our, it was just a little extra I put in with the bench group this week, and this month. Look, little sunshines. They did a summer box this month, so that was that, and I don't think that was the bag that went in. Here it is. And then here was their little banner. Cutie, cute, cute. All right, so. Hey, Miss Melanie, how are you doing? I should come in here a few minutes ago. I was coming in here, and then Zoe decided she needed to run outside right quick. Her bladder issues are more important, so let me go on live. All right, so we got that. So we are going to paint this adorable door hanger today. But my question is, we got this floral pumpkin, the word fall, and hello. So my thing is, I think I'm going to hang it off a little bit, but this is the thing. We can paint the back a cream color, do an orange pumpkin with like a brown around it, and do the stained letters, do the stained outline of the pumpkin and paint the pumpkin orange, and then do the flowers just, I don't know. Or we can stain it, paint the pumpkin white, do this a different color stain, do the flower orange, and do the Hello Fall cream. So do we want to do a cream background or a stained background? I hope all that made sense. Let me get my other light, y'all, so I'm a little brighter. I just feel like it's always so dark. Does it seem dark to y'all? You love fall. I love fall, but I hate for summer to leave. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all know I'm a summer girl. I love some summertime, and it's hot, but I'm okay with that. It is in my shop, Dixie, and I have it linked below, but don't purchase it yet. That's what I forgot to do. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right quick. It'll be 20% off today, and I forgot to put the sale on it. So hold on, let me do that right quick. Your team stain, we got a team cream. While I'm putting the sale on it, y'all can, let's add a sale of products. We got a team stain and a team cream. So what do y'all think? Do a stain background and an orange pumpkin? No, stained and cream, stained and orange. Or white and cream. I don't know. We're going to do something. The heat's done got to my head, Melanie. I can't even remember what I said. Woo! Okay. Anything that I paint that is a kit going forward, on the day that I paint it, it will be 20% off through midnight the next day. So anything that I paint will be 20% off. And it is called the Floral Pumpkin, and I'll have that on there in just a second. But I do have it in the little link. You see like a little chain link down below. But don't go there yet. Okay, we got another cream, another cream. Okay, I think we're going to do cream, orange stained, and I don't know about this, but we're going to do the letter stained. So what color should we do the flower? If we do cream and orange. Well, it isn't working. Add product. It's always so hard on the iPad. Hey, Sparky. Hey, Pam. How are you? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Y'all don't leave me. If it don't work this time, I will abort mission and we will do it afterwards. You know, things work when they want to. There it is. Save it, and the discount code will be, we'll do fall 20. Let's do all caps. That seems to work. Okay, the discount code is fall 20, all caps on that. So it should work now. So if anybody is interested in this one, it will be 20% off today, through midnight tomorrow. I like to give a little time in case somebody sees it on the back side. All right, we're going to get this. It's got a lot of pieces, but that makes it super easy to paint, y'all. Hey, Alicia. Who's in the house? Pam's in the house. Hello, Pam. Okay, let's see if we have a cream. I do have a cream. Little dewy. I thought I had one of these that I had. Oh, there it is. What I did, y'all, let me tell you what I did. Hey, Wiley. Wiley's in the house. Thank y'all for letting me know. Is this will get rusty over time. Take a piece of sandpaper. Just take your piece off. Sand it down really good. And then you're good to go again. So, no need to throw them away when they look a little rusty. Just clean them up. A little piece of sandpaper will do you wonders. And it's about time to get another cream sponge, but we're gonna roll with it this time. Hey, Marcia. Okay, let me get my comments back here so I can see y'all. I had to run and try and do that discount over there. Okie dokie. Gosh, I wish I'd have got another plate, but we definitely don't have another one of those. So, I'm gonna roll what we got. Hey, Brittany. How are you doing, girl? I appreciate y'all coming in and joining me, and thank you for those of you that sprinkle. I appreciate that too. We're not in a group. We're just me. I'll be in a group tomorrow. I'll be back in the EC hot mess station. I think I was calling it the Hot Mess Express, and I think it's just the Hot Mess Station, y'all. So no meanness was intended. I'm gonna make sure that isn't something dirty on that. It kind of stinks, y'all. Let's get a new one. I don't know. I don't want to put any stinky paint on something. Wait, I got one I can show y'all. Hold on. Yay, I'm glad I got up. Look at me. Oh. All right, so this is what they look like. You get them at Hobby Lobby. They're $4.49, and they do have them sometimes 40% off, but you have to be careful because sometimes on their 40% off stuff, they will take things off that don't cost at least $4.99 or more. So this is $4.49. Sometimes they'll put them on though, and then you can buy the little replacements, and they are $2.99. So we're just gonna grab a replacement and get rid of this stinky one. All right, but we don't want to use this one. Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to use that piece of put him into the trash. We're ready to go again. But y'all don't even know. Some of you might have been live when I put the very first one on there. So I've been rolling that for a long time. So I'm not upset at all that it had gone I'd used it past its date of expiration, I'm sure. So, and I normally don't put paint on like that. If you do that, get it moving fast, because if you don't, you're going to have a streak across. So get it moving. Hey, Lori, I have to tell yeah, you're Lori. All right. Lori sends me a picture yesterday. I'm going to have to post it. But Lori, I did show Mr. White what you sent me yesterday, and he said that he is not in. He's going to be live tomorrow, so y'all going to have to pressure him. But I'll probably be the one to lose. Y'all, she sent me this thing. It's a new challenge that couples are... Oh, Zoe, you under the table, baby. Pulling stuff off. It's a challenge that couples can do, and it is crazy. You get a pillow, and you lay it on a table, and you put a towel over it, and you put flour, like baking flour, on it. And then you play rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses gets their head dunked into the flour. And the next time, she added caramel syrup on top of the flour. And whoever loses gets it that time. Then she added, now, there's a place where I would have to draw the line on it, y'all. She added coffee grounds. I could have done the coffee grounds. She did mustard. I don't know about the mustard, but when she put the raw egg in, I'm out, y'all. I can't, the thought of having that raw egg up on my face, I don't know. I told Wesley whenever that one happened, he says, what's this problem, these people's problem? Hey, Rosie. Hey, Miss Deanne. How are you doing? I said, I don't know. He said, they just wasting good food. I said, well, they can eat the coffee grounds. He said, no, that's true. He says, but you better not be brewing up my coffee to do that. I said, oh, my Lord. This man, all he's worried about is his coffee. Hey, Sandy. But we are doing a fall door hanger. So this week, we have kind of gone through the end of the year seasons. We've done Christmas in July. We have done Halloween yesterday, and we are doing fall today. So, and tomorrow, I think I'm going to skip back to Christmas because it will be the last day that we do Christmas. So, where you paint portraits of each other. Oh my God, I would be scared to do that, y'all. I don't know. I would be a stick person. I'm almost 99% sure. Some of those things are hilarious, though. That one woman, she painted this really nice picture of her guy, and the one he painted of her, she looked like a monster, but y'all, she got mad. Tell him you're disappointed. Well, hey, you tell him tomorrow. You come live and tell him. Maybe you can talk him into it. I would do it. Just, we can't do the egg. I got to leave the egg off, but I would do all the other ones. And it'd be just my luck I would lose every one. But that man, I don't know if I couldn't determine if it was her son or if it was her husband. He looked young, but, and I'm not saying anything about that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry, I got a message, sorry. But anyway, she started trying to show him how to play rock, paper, scissors. He said, I know how to play the game. And then when he lost the first 2 times. So he got the flour and the caramel. And then when it came to the coffee grounds and flour and caramel, she lost. And so whenever she lost, she's like, whoa, wait. And he went, bam, and knocked her face down there. I told Wesley, I said, now I would need time to hold my breath. The face from the shoulders up. Oh, Dixie, no. I would be a stick person. I would have little arms sticking up, and yeah, I would look like I was under arrest or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to dry this up right quick. We're going to put one more coat on it. All right, let me grab my... Deanne, it is a big circle. It's 18 inches. If somebody requests smaller, I will do smaller, but most of the time my normal size for a door hanger is 18 inches. I can do larger, I can do smaller, but the one that I have on my page is for an 18-inch. So if you want something smaller, just let me know and I can put it on for a, it'll be a lesser price for the smaller ones. You think he was your son? I think he was her son. I do. Just the way they communicated back and forth. But that was, she laughed. Oh my gosh, she laughed. That last time, well, the first time he got her, she was kind of like, I think he went so fast she didn't expect it. Oh, it was funny. It was funny. Her laughing was the best because she got so tickled about it. But that would be me. I probably wouldn't be able, I don't know. I would be laughing as long as he was losing. Oh, as long as he's losing, I'm in. She thought she had it too because he kept losing. And then they kept doing the same one. See, I'd keep doing rock or scissors. You got a better chance that way. But the rollers are the best way to go. You can buy them at Lowe's and Home Depot over in the paint department. They have the smaller ones. But y'all, I'll be honest, I've tried all of them. And I like the foam rollers better than the ones that and you can buy ones at Home Depot and Lowe's that have the foam rollers, but I seem to like the ones that I get from Hobby Lobby a little better. I think the foam on it is a little bit sturdier than the other ones that you get. So, but they used to have some that had a little bitty roller on it, and I had a couple of those, but I can't find the replacements for them anymore, so I think they must have done away with those at Hobby Lobby. But they were good if you were doing little narrow pieces, like when I did the trellis for the front porch. Y'all, my plant, I'm going to have to take y'all out there and show y'all my plant. I might do a reel and show y'all, but y'all won't even believe how much that thing has grown since I put it in that trellis. But I still got them little bugs on the one. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Miss Miriam. I think they're aphids. Aphids. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, that's them bugs. But I tried the dish detergent, and I was going to put some on it last night. The Dawn in Water is what it says, or you can buy neem oil or something like that. I'm not going to do that for one plant because it's a seasonal plant. It's not going to live all year. It doesn't come back or anything, I don't think. So it's an annual. Okay, I sure hate putting that back in that stinky thing. I think what I'm going to do, this has got cinnamon on it. I'm going to put it in here. I don't want to put it back in that, because I think what had happened is that other one was so old that it kind of mildewed in the thing. Plus, I've had this stuff in the shop where I was doing some stuff out there. Okay. If you both have tempers, not a good challenge. We don't. We don't have tempers at all. We're just as easy going as can be. It is an 18-inch round, Pam. All right, so we're going to put this over here and hope it don't fall. Okay, so let's get all the rest of our pieces. We got lots of them. All right, so we said we were going to stain the letters. We're going to go ahead and do that. No tempers here. We never really have. We've always just got along. All right, and I'm going to stain this piece. All those are going to be orange. What color, if I do the pumpkin orange and I stain these pieces, what color should we do the flower, y'all? tell me what y'all think. How would you mail that to you in a big box? But y'all, I do have to tell y'all something. Oh, before I tell y'all that, remind me to tell you something about the mail. But before I tell y'all that, I told y'all we had a train derailment in at the lake where we normally go to the lake, right? And it happened on Monday at like 5 in the morning. They got the train going, y'all. It collapsed the trestle over the lake, y'all. And they have this thing back up and running. They worked from Monday every day through the night, and they have this thing going again. That's amazing. That is literally amazing. My question is if they can do that, why can't we get a bridge done? They're doing a bridge near our house, and y'all, they got like 6 months. They say it's gonna take to I don't even know what they're doing to the bridge, but why does it take so long to do some little something like that when they can accomplish that in it's CSX money is what it is, because it was the CSX Railroad that did it. Teal, ooh, I got 2 teals. Tell him it may go viral. He ain't interested in that, girl. He don't care. He'll be like, viral, what is that? I guarantee you. We'll tell him that when I'm live. How about that? Oh, me. But I know he told me, he's like, well, I'm going to cut the grass when you're live tomorrow night. And I said, no. He says, what? I said, I've already committed you for live. He's like, oh. He said, okay. Okay, what was I going to tell y'all? Oh, God, y'all, isn't it bad? Live brain. I'm glad I've told y'all to remind me. What did I just tell y'all to remind me? I had to tell y'all about the train before I forgot. Because that was impressive to me. What was I going to tell y'all? Golly. Somebody remind me. I don't have a memory problem, I don't think. I think it's just when I'm live, you're thinking about too many things. What was it? Go viral. Oh, man. No, it's not so hot today. The humidity's way down here in in my part of South Carolina. I'm in the upstate, so the humidity isn't so bad today. Mail. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Okay, so, Pam asked about how about mailing it to her. Well, the thing about that is, Pam, is now the Postal Service has gone up on their rates for small packages. So I can mail a box that weighs 2 pounds cheaper than I could weigh than I could mail something that weighs 2 ounces. And so I'm on this thread, and these people were talking, and do you want me to tell you what they're doing to get around that? What do y'all think they're doing? What do you think they're doing to get around having to pay the extra money for the postage? Because, I mean, a box that cost 2 pounds, say it weighed, it was $10 to mail. It would never be $12. I'm gonna bump that down. Let's say it's $8 to mail. It would cost you like $9 to mail that smaller package, and it isn't that much. I'm just using that as examples. But I'm like, give me a break. Oh man, I used my paper towel to get the stinky thing away from us, and I need that. I have anything under here? I do not. There we go. I'll say a prayer for no craft a lunch. Here we go. I might need the rest of that later. Y'all, they put rocks in the packages. Rocks. They are mailing customers rocks to make the packages weigh more so they can save the people on postage. So how would y'all feel if y'all purchased something from me and it had rocks in it? And see, this was my thing. I don't know why you couldn't just say that it weighed more. And I mean, they're not going to fuss with you. Well, they might now that they can make more money. They might. Cause I always if my package weighs like 1.8 ounces, I will always do 2 ounces. I always add 0.2 to whatever I do, just because it could be a difference between my scale and theirs. And if you let them determine what the difference is, they're going to say it's a whole lot more than what you did. So, I always try to, make mine just a tiny bit more, just so, and I don't have any come back, so that works. It definitely adds weight to the box. I know it. You'll be glad to get and toss it over the line so you can catch it airmail. Hey, I'm happy to do it. Y'all just let me know. That's what I had thought, Pam. And do you live close enough to where you could, and can y'all come over the border to get things like that? Or do they frown upon that? I would think they might frown upon that. It does add weight to the box. Whenever I saw that, I thought, you know what? Those are some smart people, because I don't know that I would have. Well, I've about got black over here, y'all. I think that stinky thing got my nose itching. I'm going to wipe that off. I threw it away. Oh, please. We're digging in the garbage. I'm going to go ahead and wipe that. Because that made it awful black. There we go. Oh, man. Christmas time's when you have the worst time with them. But I can mail stuff to the post office and I don't ever have any problems. But I can mail something UPS and UPS is rough. Hey, Cindy. So tomorrow is Friday. Who's got big plans for the weekend? I got no big plans. If Americans can go to Mexico for cheaper health care, why can't Canadians come here to pick up a package? Well, Melanie, I agree with that. I would think. I think that's awful that you got to travel out of the country or out of the United States to get cheaper health care. But I'm not getting going on any of that, because that's all my opinion, and I'm not going to put my opinion on anybody else. That's things I try not to talk about on lives, is political and religion. Excuse me. Religion, because everybody's is different. And it doesn't mean anybody's is wrong. So, just might not agree with me. Golly, y'all. I might have to. My nose wasn't itching until I got that stinky thing out, now was it? And I think that I'm going to use a dauber for this. All right. I thought about doing this color. This is more like a, that's kind of more of a Halloween orange. This to me is more like a fall orange, so I'm going to try it. This was that, plus I need to use it up. This was the Hobby Lobby pumpkin, and I've had it for a while, so I don't know what it's going to be like, y'all. We fixing to find out. And some of their bottles, I don't know why, but they put them where they didn't have the good lids on them. You had to screw off the lids. I didn't like those bottles. All right, so now y'all talk to me. Y'all can't keep me in silence over here. Y'all know I don't do well in silence. I got into some red there, but that ain't gonna be a bad thing. Because we're gonna dry this and then we'll shade it up a little bit. What are y'all eating for dinner tonight? I think I'm going to have leftovers. I think leftovers it is. Last night I made homemade chicken pie. And the night before that we had tacos. And before that I think I made roast. And tacos. That's what we've eaten this week. I don't think it's in that order though, because tacos were on Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I love some Mexican food. We actually had Mexican food twice this week, y'all, because we had tacos on Tuesday. Monday we had salsa chicken, I think. And it's good. Salsa chicken, it's the best Mexican you'll eat. And it's so easy. It's just chicken breast, salsa, and a pack of taco seasoning mix. And you just put it in your crock pot, the chicken breast, the taco seasoning mix on top, and salsa. I use it like those big jars. I use about a half of one. And then just put the lid on. Don't stir it up or anything. Just put the lid on. So good. Shrimp Creole. I love shrimp. I'm allergic to shrimp. Yikes. Alright, let's put some cream out here. I wish I wasn't. We have a friend that's really bad allergic. He can't even, like if they cook stuff on the same, like flat top or something in a restaurant as they do the other food, he can't eat there. And that's awful. I'm not that bad, but okay, so I'm going to do these little leaves right quick. All right. Wonder where all our friends are today, y'all. They must be on lunch break. So what time of day do y'all like to go live best? I've been trying different times. So, trying to get a feel for it. I think I'm going to do that brown. I'm going to do this one green. Because it's like that. Hey, Miss Carol Vaughn. Vaunt. I think I said that right. Vaunt. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but I think that's right. Like I said, I've just been trying to go. I went at 11 yesterday. I'm going to be at 7 tomorrow. But y'all might. I got us some more core rugs. Y'all know those rugs like we painted? And, you know, I painted those flowers. I'm going to, Okay, somebody says they have. I'm going to paint a rug to match, and I think I'm going to make a door hanger to match too. So, I think I'm going to go a little more green and do these. Pull that up. So what do y'all think? Teal for the flower? What about like that, y'all know my favorite is the Laguna color. I don't know why I like that color so much. I just do. It's an apple barrel color. It's so pretty. Shade a little bit of black into the edges to kind of define them out a little bit. And that's got a flower that's going to sit on top of it. So, where did I find the rugs? Melanie, they were at Hobby Lobby last week. And they were 40% off. They were $10.99 with 40% off. But don't buy them this week because they're probably not on sale. You can look, but I doubt they're on sale this week. They'll be back on sale next week because they do the sale on the rugs every other week. And I just happened to go in and think to look, and there they were. I'm like, yeah. So I bought two. So we're going to do one for my flowers, and then we're probably going to do one for either Halloween or fall. It's good. Okay. All right, so let's get a little yellow. I don't have any yellow on the plate. All right, so teal it's going to be. The Laguna. And this has brown and black and needs a little more brown. And yellow to make it kind of like a lime color. Because the little berries on a plant are not perfect, right? Okay, so now we got to do our stem, and I think I'm going to do it kind of a greenish brown Laguna. Maybe Wesley has you traipsing in the swamp. No, 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 and no. I'm not going back to the swamp. Never, never, never. I told him I would never do that kayak again. Not unless we had somebody that knew what they were doing. I would have to be with like a tour or something like that before I'd ever try that again. That was horrible to get hung out in that swamp. And now that y'all told me alligators and stuff, no, absolutely not. And y'all know what? The thing about it is they have found, there have been some alligator sightings right down not too far from where that is. That have come out of the ocean. I know who knew alligators swim in the ocean. That makes you think twice before you go in, don't it? I know there was a shark attack yesterday in Garden City at our beach. I haven't heard how the people were, but I hope that they're okay. So do y'all have all this crazy stuff happen around y'all's house, or is it just mine? I think everybody has crazy stuff. I don't want to make that too light, but I don't want it to be too dark either. It'll be darker than the rest of that. All right, that's what we got so far. The little berries. That's exactly why you stay on the beach. Me too, Sparky. If the shark can get me ankle deep, that's how I was meant to go. If they're willing to come up on the beach to grab me, how I was supposed to be going out of this world. But they're gonna have to come for me. I'm not going to them. I'm not asking to be breakfast. That's something I've never, and you know, even as a kid, I didn't like going in the ocean, so I've never been a fan. And I know people, they'll just go traipsing out there like that, like it's a swimming pool. I'm like, y'all gonna be fish food. Not me. Not me. All right. I'm going to try and darken that up just a little bit. All right. Well, Karen, to be honest, your life rate's pretty high on the I did that with lots of love, Melanie. So you making me bring Lori into something she's not even attached to here. She's like, now listen, I get in enough trouble as it is. I don't need anybody helping me. All right, so blend that one in just a little. Okay, so that's what we've got for our leaf set. So let's figure out what we can do with this flower now. Do we need another coat? We can put one more coat on this, and then I'm going to jump up and grab the Laguna, and we'll do it. Now, I love the beach, but I like to sit on the beach. I do not want to go out there where everybody is going to. And you'll hear people, they'll say, I'm going to run down to the water and go to the bathroom. I'm like, y'all, come on. Y'all just walk 10 feet right up there and you can be right at a bathroom. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Don't. Swim in the pool. Debbie, thank you, thank you. That is exactly what we do. The place where we go, they have a nice pool. And so we will go and swim on the beach, and then we'll go and rinse off sometimes. And we don't go every day. We probably went to the pool more this year than we ever have, I would say. But I will be honest with you. Ever since I hurt my back down there in that driveway, doing those, messing with them rocks. If I get in water and I let my body, I like hold on to something and let my body hang. Oh God, it helps so much. So I like to go just for that. So to hang around. Y'all, let me grab my Laguna. Hold on. It's on the other side of the table here, I think. Ooh. She's missing. There she is. I don't have much. We're going to do Laguna and cream. What do y'all think? I know, I was so glad this year, almost always, y'all know I sit on the beach so much, I'm always seeing, just about every year I find a lost child, somebody, they're just walking down the beach all by themselves, nobody, they don't have a clue where they are, crying, and this year I didn't find one, so, but I'll watch them, like if I see a little kid down by the water, I'll just watch them, because you're like, where are their parents, where are their parents, and, so a lot of times I'll walk down to the water's edge and I'll just spit, you know, after I've watched them for a little while. I'm not a creeper by any means, but I'll say, hey, and they'll be like, hey, and then, you know, they're kind of frantic. I'll say, where's Mom? And they're like, I don't know, you know, and then it's like, okay. So I'll get them up to a lifeguard so they can start trying to find Mom. I don't understand how kids get loose like that. Blake was like, maybe I was just too protective. I don't know. Oh, that is going to be pretty with that. Hey, Shelly, how are you doing? I hope you are doing great. We are just live. We're not in a group or anything like that today. We're just live over here on my page. We're doing a fall door hanger. Thank you for sprinkling. Y'all, I always appreciate when you sprinkle, because y'all know the book's not real good about that anymore. I already got my notice wanting $50 to send me out to 118,000 people. I'm going to paint them, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to do lots of swirling in them. They're not going to stay like this. There'll be lots different when we get finished with them. You got to start with a base coat always. I'm going to do a good one on that one, because it's got a nice little streak. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do less streaks on this one. And as we go up, I'm going to do more. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to that brush just in case. And I want a better brush than that. That might be a little big. Let's see if we can find a smaller one right quick. But a round brush is always a good brush to do when you're doing your swirling like that. But I don't know what happened to all my round brushes, y'all. So I guess it's this one. We'll see if we can make it work. Okay, well, let's see. And I'm going to do it with the cream. Oh, no, wait a minute. You're doing much better. It's been a long while since you've been sick. And then Daddy just... Oh, Shelly, I'm so sorry. It's so hard. I had a dream about my daddy last night, y'all. He loved to build stuff, and I dreamed he was building something, and when he built it, something else came apart. I don't know. Sounds like he's building like me these days. But I don't know why I dreamed about my daddy last night. I hadn't dreamed about him in forever, so... Sparky, you can't be too protective, girl. That's exactly right. Some people might have thought I was crazy, but... And when we went someplace, even when Blake was little, y'all, he knew his address and he knew our phone number, which we wouldn't have been home, but he knew our address. He knew our names. He just didn't know Mama and Daddy. He knew who we were. And, but now, just like the one little girl I found that one year, she didn't have a clue where she lived. She didn't know her daddy's name. I mean, it was sad. And I'm like, how do people not teach their kids stuff like that? I don't know. I'm just putting the white and, well, it's cream. And then you're going to dip back into your Laguna, and you're just going to come in and swirl through. I don't want quite as much on that. This one I want to be. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Sorry about that. Phone call. Okay, and let's rinse out our little brush. And this one we're going to do a little bit heavier. And so I'm going to get my Laguna. And I don't have to do that center because it's going to be covered up by that. And I'm going to take my... And just do parentheses. You can do all different ways. But I just do like little parentheses all through the flower. And what you think looks like a hot mess, when you get through, you're going to be like, oh, that does look kind of cute. I wish I had a little bit smaller brush. I'm going to find some more of my brush. Your brother called you on a helicopter, Mom, and it's my job to keep them. Yeah, a helicopter. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. It is my job to keep him safe, so I feel like I did a job well done, so. And then they grow up. What do we do with them then? You just love them then. You just hope that you did the best job in the world to make them grow, so they grew up to be good humans, and you just keep on rolling because you can't do anything about what happens after that. And I think I did that. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the, I got a lot on there, the Laguna to that. Blend it a little bit more. many days is it going to take for that to dry? 3? I'll look up in a minute, y'all. We swirling. All right. You love my outfit. Oh, my blessed shirt. I can't remember where I got this. It's Love and Faith. Is that the name of the company? I don't know if they still around or not. I bought shirts for them for a while, and then I got some that the hems were all messed up in them, so I didn't get any more. Hold on. I think this might be cute. We gonna see. I think it's gonna be cute when we get it all together. I'm gonna pull this pumpkin down and dry it too. And I think that orange pumpkin is going to look really good inside that stained outline. What do y'all think? And I think I have that. All right, let's put the flower together and see if we need... We're just going to stick it together right quick and see if we feel like we need. I almost feel like it needs something darker in it too. All right, let's... I'm putting that little bit of brown in, and then I'm just coming over it lightly. Much better. Much better. Last try. And then we're going to throw her together. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it so much. Hey, Miss Sandy Kirby. We got Sandy Kirby and Sandy Rogers. All my Sandys are here today. Okay, let's glue that flower together. That way it can be drying a little bit. And there's a line here that tells me where it will go. So isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to set this over here. Let's do one more thing to our pumpkin pieces and we'll be done with them. I'm just dipping a little bit of red. You can even do a little bit of brown if you like. I like to just add a little bit of shading into it. And this is the easiest way to shade, y'all. Just put your paint down on there. Just like that. And dip your, I use an angle brush, just to dip the little teeny tip into it and drag it right along the edge. And then just use that paint on your brush to work it in. And if you feel like you got too much, before you go to the next one, just rinse it a little bit. Come back in. Put a little bit down. And I am going to shape this side too, I think. And one more. Here we go. Shade it up. Dry it up and let's put it together. I think we all finished with paint. Well, thank you, Miss Deanne. I appreciate that. You'll be able to see a little bit more of the red once I get it put down onto the door hanger. get around. And it needs some more paint right there, but I think that is where all of our stuff's going to go, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's lay it all out, and then we will come back and... Let me try and remember how it all goes together. There we go. Okay, so we're going to bring this on down. I'm going to hang it over just a little bit. Let's say hello. I like it. Let's see. Let's get it glued down. I'm going to leave this here. Let's glue this piece first. I think I'll have good luck with that. Let's get us a tube of glue. Give it a little homey now. So what do y'all think about it? Do y'all like it so far? I can't wait to see it finished. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to put the super glue on it, y'all. She's so smart. A little bit's all I need, right? I hope it is. I don't have anything else heavy. And it'll work. Okay, let's take this part up. Let's put some glue on it. And I am going to put a little bit of super glue. All right. This goes up in here. All right. So when do y'all start decorating for fall or Halloween? I know some people don't decorate for Halloween. But when do y'all start decorating for Halloween or fall? I do. I meant to have it going off the side, Deanne. I meant to do that. This time. All right, let me hold it up and look. I'm going to come up with this. And that. That look pretty straight. All right. We are going to put these in now. Oh yeah, I love the shading in it. I know it's taking us a little bit, but I actually like doing projects like this where I don't have to rush. Y'all know me. Plus, I like to talk too, so. All right, let's see if I still got that bow over here. I had a pumpkin bow, but I don't know what I did with it. Well, I don't know. Let's make another one. I just had it. What did I do with it? Oh well. And I'll find it just as soon as I make another one. Because I thought I'll just keep that and use it. I got this. I'm going to just use it for now. I probably want to add some teal into it, but I got to find my ribbon that color. So I'm going to let it sit this right here and let's make a bow right quick. That's going to be too short. Oh, please. All right. We've got it now. Need to go now. Shelly, that's okay. Drop that by anytime, girl. I'm glad you're here, and I'm so sorry about your daddy. We will definitely keep you in our prayers, sweet friend. And I'm going to go here. Twist. Let's see, I'm going to go there. Twist. And do it like that. I'm not going to twist it there. I'm going to just pinch it. Or the smaller one. I think this one would be pretty with some greenery on it too. We got a cute little bow. All right, let's put this stuff up and let's get that bow put on it right quick. Only thing we won't have on it is a hanger. But we will put that on it later. It needs something. Let's do this before we do that. just faint, but you need something to break up all that white. Ah, I need a table twice the size of what I got, y'all. Let's do one more here. All right. We're going to put the paintbrush down. So what do y'all think? Y'all, is she not pretty? Get it straight. There we go. What do y'all think? I love it. I love it, love it. I feel like I need some teal in that bow, but we're going to leave it for now. I hope y'all love it. Throw up some hearts if you do. And I'll get a hanger put on it and get it put over in the shop. This one will be for sale, so if anybody's interested, holler. The DIY kit is available, and it is 20% off through midnight tomorrow. Not tonight, but tomorrow. So it'll be 20% off. And the sale, you put fall 20 at checkout to get the 20% off. So I hope y'all love it. I thank y'all so much for coming in and joining me. And I will see y'all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. with Mr. White. So y'all go ahead and mark your calendars and your set an alarm, because y'all know it'll be a wild time. I love y'all bunches. I hope y'all have a spectacular day. Talk to you later. Bye.